So, hello, welcome back. Kind of. I'm in my classroom and there's no one here. Um, but I guess I'm back, and we've entered the final sort of phase of this school year, as strange as it is. And I just want to have a quick message, and same message for all my classes, just about these last few weeks. So first of all, for all my classes, I've completed all the sort of content creation of videos. And so your goal for these next few weeks should be about completing the group problems, taking a look at the notes, completing the homework as much as you can for the lessons that you haven't taken a look at yet, the lessons that have completed. If by some slight chance you've already done that for every lesson, which I do not expect yet, especially for some of my classes, I did create a lot of content in the last week, and so I don't think you've had time yet for all my classes to absorb things. But other classes, I do think that's not an unrealistic expectation that you might be now caught up on everything. And so if that's the case, or when that's the case, your goal these next few days and this next week is on your current unit. Because all my classes have assessments on this unit starting next week. However, you also want to think about the whole course as its one thing, not just a composition of units. And next Friday, so in roughly 2 weeks, all students will be submitting me their self-assessment. And I'll go into more details about that in a bit, although I've already said a fair amount through posts, and you have a pretty detailed rubric for all my classes. So starting now, you want to think about the whole course altogether. And I've already had students asking me about, when will we know if we need to come in to write some other assessment? Well, everyone should be prepared for that. If you're not prepared to write an assessment to, give evidence for what mark you think you deserve in the course, then you probably don't deserve that mark in the course. If you really deserve whatever mark you think you deserve, then you shouldn't need time to prepare. You should be at that point. And so over these next couple of weeks, this is your time to prepare. If you feel like you deserve a particular grade, and again, whatever grade you feel like you deserve means nothing until you've looked at the rubric to see what different percentages and letter grades mean and types of questions. But if you feel that's what you deserve, then you shouldn't need to prepare for it, because that's what you know. If you need to prepare for something like that, then you're not yet at the point you claim you are. And that's what this time is for. That's what these weeks are for. And if you have an opportunity to come into class, again, reserve a time with me in Teams, and it'd be great to see you. And I feel like it's so much easier to answer questions in person quite often, but I appreciate that you may not feel comfortable about that. But that is what this time is. Okay, so use this time well. Keep messaging me on Teams. Again, if you want to come into school, please book a time first so that we're not, so that I know we're coming and we can plan accordingly. And about a week from now, I'll go into more detail about your final assessments, if needed be, in that final assessment rubric that you'll all be completing, that is due next Friday. So like I said, welcome back. Welcome to June. Welcome to the last weeks of this course. And take care.